If you want to believe German politicians, the reason why they support an ongoing genocide is allegedly in order to protect Jews. But when we see more precisely who are the Jews,
Israels Sicherheit ist deutsche Staatsräson.
Die Sicherheit Israels ist deutsche Staatsräson.
Das Wort Staatsräson hat überhaupt keine rechtliche Bindung. Das heißt, es ist ein politisches Schlagwort, um je nachdem eine Ungerechtigkeit sozusagen zu manifestieren bzw. sie als Gerechtigkeit zu verkaufen. Genau das ist passiert mit der deutschen Bundesregierung, als es dann über Monate hieß, dass man bedingungslos an der Seite Israels steht. Und dieses bedingungslos an der Seite Israels zu stehen, hat Tausende von Menschen, weit über 50.000 Tote gekostet, weit über 100.000 Verletzte gekostet. Und ein komplett zerstörtes Land, kann man sagen. Also
I think when we look at Western media in general, there have been mistakes been made all over the map, also in American, UK media and English-speaking outlets.
Wir haben Waffen geliefert und wir werden Waffen liefern.
Das sind schwere Waffen. Damit werden Menschen nicht nur getötet, sondern sie werden zerfetzt. Das heißt, das ist auch der Grund gewesen, warum viele palästinensische Eltern die Namen ihrer Kinder auf deren Arme oder Beine schreiben mussten, damit sie ihre Leichen identifizieren können, damit sie die zerfetzten Körperstücke zusammenflicken können, damit sie ihre Angehörigen würdig beerdigen können.
Look, we're now in over a year after the 7th of October of 23 and over a year of like a military campaign that has been described by numerous experts and UN institutions and human rights organizations as genocidal. I think the tides are shifting, and I think that like more and more people in Germany are understanding that what is happening in Gaza is not an act of self-defense against a military group, but in fact something different, something far more dark and far more atrocious.
I grew up in Haifa. Haifa is known as a city where Jews and non-Jews, specifically Palestinians, share the same geographical area together. The first Palestinian person that I met was when I was a teenager. So it hints to the fact that the place where I'm coming from is shaped by a state of apartheid.
The police who raids our safe spaces, whose brutality is documented.
My political activism has started way before the 7th of October. Later on, I moved to Berlin. I was working at the Jewish Museum until October 2023. I was working as a tour guide. When I report from my experiences about the place where I'm coming from, and I use the term apartheid because this is what even the International Court of Justice uses when referring to the area between the Jordan River and the Mediterranean Sea. I use the term apartheid, and by this virtue I was fired from the Jewish Museum.
I think for very good reasons, historically, Germans are very afraid of being accused of anti-Semitism. Obviously, anti-Semitism is an awful form of racism that should have particular attention paid to it in the land that committed the Holocaust. But certain bad actors have realized that they can intimidate people by accusing them of anti-Semitism. Where we can see children, women, Jewish people wearing watermelon kippah being beaten by the German police, and the press will just write that down as anti-Semitic violence against the police.
Anti-Semitism, hate speech, agitation against Israel and violence against Jews are on the rise. We want to make sure that history does not repeat itself.